Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode. Dave Rodriguez here, one of the head traders inside the Alliance community. Quick shout out to everybody watching the video today. Definitely appreciate all the support. Make sure you guys mash that subscribe button and hit that bell if you have not already. Anybody watching the video for the first time or anybody who has just not taken advantage of the new ebook, the Cryptocurrency Consumer Guide, it's absolutely free. Has all our best kept secrets and strategies, that's things that we use right here inside the Alliance community. There's tons of facts. There's key things you'll need to know to get started and to maintain profit in the crypto markets. So without wasting any time, let's jump over to the charts. Okay, Bitcoin. Let's chart it up real quick. We'll start in the daily here, since we're looking at some intraday stuff here. We can see multiple trend line setups. This one here has been the best one. We've been sticking to this point here since we stuck to this one first and realized this was the real trend. So we'll extend that, and we can see we've had a perfect third touch of the trend line. This is kind of invalid. This one doesn't really count. So we've had a perfect third touch of this trend line here. There's 1, 2, and 3, and we'll mark them out for you guys just to kind of get a clear look of the areas that we are going over. Then we have this area here, and then we have this area here. So all is still looking very good, even though things are a little choppy right now. We have these three areas. Okay, the third touch, the third perfect pinpoint touch is usually the make or break point. We have made a lower high here. We've been making higher lows all the way up, sticking to this uptrend on the daily, which has been it's still valid. We've come down and almost pinpoint touched our most powerful underneath MA. It carries us up. This MA carries us up. And if we go to our chart, you can see that is the 18 MA that's been carrying us up. So it's been carrying us. It's been carrying the trend. It's still carrying the trend. It's staying above it. Let's see if it holds this trend line. The only time this will be invalidated if it breaks down below these lows and breaks this trend line. Not only does it break the trend line, but it breaks back up, retests, and holds this trend line on the outside. So it would need to do something like break down, break up, hit this area in here maybe, something like this. You know, come back, hit this area in here, break down, break up, and then collapse. Collapse down to this area here first. I mean, after breaking these areas, but this is ultimately the goal. But I still feel bullish about the situation. I think it's going to give us a great entry. Those of you that are you know, trading on Binance, stuff like that, should still be holding your trades that we entered way down in here. All these entries were good. So we can break this down and kind of see it on a smaller scale real quick. So we can see this nice wick here. Drop down to the neckline area. Nice wick. We have another wick forming. I mean, usually when stuff like this happens, you can see a lot of buying pressure in the market as of right now. Let's make this a little bigger so we can see actually what's going on here. So let's see what we got going on here. So we've broken up above. We've come back down, retested these lows right here, retested this area here. So right now we're holding this area here. Looking very good for this third touch. If this ends up as another wick in the next 2.5 hours or even comes up, this could be a nice entry point to take it back to the upside for those margin traders. Some of you guys have probably already entered off the bounce of this third trend line here. I like to do that a lot once we see rejection. You know, it's not the safest thing in the world, but I do that sometimes. I'd like to see some confirmation like these wicks here, and then we saw a nice candle up, a second candle up. We broke above this high, and then look what happened, straight up and out from there. So all that looks good. We've come down. We've touched this trend line again. I thought something else was very interesting. You know, we haven't covered this very much lately, but Ethereum is looking like it is really setting up for us, giving us a nice entry. We'll make this bigger for you guys so you can see the real outlook. So Ethereum has got this nice uptrend going on here. You also have the outside trend line from this point to this point, so you can always collapse down to the 78.6 without any warning. Let's stretch this out here. As you can see, we found our Fibonacci levels. You know, we're respecting all these levels on the way up. Pinpoint respects on the way down. All we had here was another third touch of this trend line here. As you can see, 1, 2, and 3. So we've got the nice third touch. We had this here for quite some time, but then we saw this. Some would say this is a break of the trend line. I don't see it that way. I would just move this over and see how pinpoint these are. This looks very good. I'm going to keep this here for the time being. We were never able to break this area in here at 144. It's been holding up just like Bitcoin has. Our ultimate goal is up here in this area of 170, where all these highs are. So as long as this holds, which I'm certain it will, it's given us a beautiful entry here to take to the upside. I do like these two setups right now. I'm going to wait to see what happens on Ethereum because I don't trade it that often on margin trading sites. I stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum or XRP, but XRP I'm just not liking it right now. But I really do love this setup. It just follows everything that it's supposed to follow. But we also have that chance of it breaking down, holding, and then holding up outside here. So we could break back down and hold up outside this trend. But, I mean, everything looks good. It came up, touched the highs, came down, perfect pinpoint touches to the 61.8. There's always that chance we could break down to the 78.6. Quick spike to that area, or a quick spike to this area here, back down to 61.8 again to knock out them stops. But, this is an entry I'm looking for. Bitcoin is an entry I'm looking for. And it's something to definitely keep your eyes on. There's been a lot of positive news coming out. There's not been a lot of negative news coming out. There's been a lot of positive following all the exchanges getting hacked and the Quadriga X, the owner dying and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of positive stuff coming out about Ripple, about the SEC announcements, about, cleaning up the ICO game, Ethereum becoming, not a security by the SEC. Sorry about that brain fart there. A lot of cool things are happening. So keep your eyes out for it, guys. Keep your eyes on these charts here, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look for those nice little entries right off these trend lines, and you'll be able to get some nice gains pretty quickly. So that's all we have for you today. Hope you enjoyed that Bitcoin breakdown. Make sure you go to the description below and click that link. It's the bitcoinconsumerguide.com/YT. Click that link, get your free ebook, guys. There's also a free training series. I'm going to let Cody Sperber himself, the clever investor, tell you all about it. Make sure you watch the entire thing or you're going to miss out. See you guys tomorrow on the next Bitcoin Breakdown.